Hi, Lee. Make sure all my settings are right here. Yeah. That's fair. It's still like it just rained not too long ago, like a couple hours ago, and it's still at what is it? Let me check the thermometer. 88 degrees here, despite having just rained. But I feel you. Man, I kind of wish it hadn't rained as hot as it was. Then the humidity would be a little lower instead of all the stuff evaporating and suffocating me. I say that, but the humidity may just be as high because the water that became rain may just be sitting there otherwise. Sounds like you might have, or have you been picking at it? I was gonna say if it's that big, it sounds like it's not a mosquito bite. But I guess if you've been either picking at it, or if you have some extra allergy to it over what most people have. From scratching, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. That checks out. Well, let's get some light. Not that you guys can tell, but my camera likes it better, or my VTuber likes it better if I have the light turned on and aiming it. Greetings, fellow geeks gamers. It Sleeps in a Day here. We're going to be playing, or not playing, we're going to be doing some art and talking about upcoming schedule changes. Copy that. That. Oop. Fantasy Tavern. Alright. And yeah, I don't doubt it. I mean, you know, mosquitoes are mosquitoes, though. Like, your reaction, everyone's reaction is to their saliva, is what the allergic reaction. It's actually a positive thing to be allergic to them. Otherwise, it physically hurts. Alright. We want to go back to my favorite crushes. Wherever that is, there it is at the bottom. Because we're not doing... pixel art here. Right. Set that. Make this black. Apply some pressure throughout. Pencil. Let's get that circle in there. But yeah, so it looks like Bowling League is about to start up again. I'm gonna have to change up my schedule again. And I'm always happy to be bowling, so sorry if that makes things impractical for the people who have built their schedule around me. Ha ha ha, as if anyone's done that. We're going to be taking Sundays off. We may go to 2 days a week off. I may not. I haven't decided. 6 days a week, for the most part, works out. And it makes me feel less bad whenever, like, a horrible migraine takes me out for a day, because then there's still 5 days I'm streaming. That was a bad line. Yeah, Bowling League starting up again not next week, week after. Next week we have our meeting, though, at the beginning of the season. I want to keep still doing Saturdays with the wifey, if he wants to keep doing that, that is. I've been having lots of fun doing that. I want to keep Mondays with the boys. Man, that's gonna suck, actually, thinking about it. Sundays are actually my best performing day. But I want to go to bowling, so... Yeah, there'll be no stream on Sundays, starting maybe this week, but I think starting next week. Because we'll be bowling again. I didn't realize bowling was coming up, but we got a message. Wifey sent me the message yesterday, one of the two, that we're starting up. This weekend is, this Sunday, next Sunday. What? I'm so lost. Next Sunday, is when the meeting day is, and then what am I trying to say? So this Sunday, next coming Sunday. Let me check the schedule. Hold on. I've got myself confused now. I have to look. Facebook. Okay, so Sunday League organization is the 23rd. So next week is organization day. The league starts on the 30th. So not this Sunday, but the Sunday after is when we do our organization day, where we figure out fees and we confirm what the handicap system's going to be and all that. And then the next week will be when we actually start bowling. So all right, let me just stop drawing for a second so I can think. So this coming Sunday, definitely still streaming. The Sunday after that, no stream because we'll be doing organization day. The Sunday after that, we'll start streaming. We'll start bowling. No streams Sundays starting next week. So I'm going to be writing up a new schedule, figuring it out. I still want to do most of the same stuff though, with just no Sundays. I don't know if I'm going to start streaming on Tuesdays. And if I do that, I think that would give, since that would be, if I don't stream on Tuesday still, that would give me 2 days to remember to plan for one-shots. I also want to start a campaign, and okay, this is so frustrating because I've got so many things that I was wanting to do. Like, I wanted to get a D&D game going with my nibblings on Sundays because that's the only day they're available, which I may still do without streaming it. This means I'll have to get up earlier than I planned on. So yeah, I'm frustrated. Frustrated is not right. Flustered, trying to think of all the different things. I was going to want to try to stream our D&D adventures, and then I totally forgot about this. So now I've got to get a hold of them and see what time they want to do. If they want to do it earlier in the day, or maybe later, but I doubt it. I doubt later is going to work for them. Gosh. Okay. No. Yes. It's like I have a campaign I was going to run with a bunch of friends at one point, and I think it would work out really well with our with my family, because they already have kind of the dynamic that the characters were supposed to have, quote unquote.
That's high quality H2O.
Cheers. You know, she wants you to learn to play Dead by Daylight because it's, you know, not my jam, right? And that's a reference to Wifey because Kat just a little while ago said we need to get you playing this game. It's not a bad game, it's just not my jam. I'll play it with her and them. Wow, that was all wrong. I am struggling here. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, good. That kind of conveys... I want the bucket rope to look a little twisted, because he's supposed to kind of be doing the cutesy, nervous thing. We'll just do this. But wifey, what else? You still want to do Saturdays despite, or, you know, alongside bowling? You still want to stream on Saturdays with me? Yeah, should be able to do that too. Cool. I'm like all over the place, not able to speak properly right now. My brain is blah, 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 blah. But yeah. gosh, I screwed that up. It shouldn't, but it might deal, like, I had to make sure because it could affect, you know, your mental state of things. You may be thinking, oh, that would be too much, mental energy to do both in the same week. I wanted to make sure. That's true. Yeah. I don't remember what else I was going to say there, but I'm starting to trying to figure out like what I want to change up on the schedule, since I'll be switching what day I have off and everything, because I know I'm going to want to do other. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Is that better? Yes. Aha. We can put the little dot at the very back because he's supposed to be slightly bowing his head, like saying, yes, ma'am. We can put the dot just visible. Alrighty. Thank you for swinging by. I'm gonna soften this up just a little. Because, like, obviously Mecha Mondays I want to stick around with. But I was using Sundays as kind of a way to ease into Mecha Mondays for me mentally. And now I'm going to be draining myself on Sunday instead of charging myself on Sunday. So I'm not sure how it's going to go. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. But we're going to keep going with Mecha Mondays. I may have to keep Tuesdays off just so I can recover. So I may go to Sunday, Tuesday off, which will be a change to the channel. Means less chances for people to engage, which is a little disappointing for things, but it's fine. Go. I need to pull up the other one. It's in its own folder, Corgi Patrol. There we go. I need this so I can get... Did I have color on the tongue? I didn't. The tongue is just... Okay. Nope. Okay, good, good, good. Good, good, good. I am thinking about switching it up to doing weekly schedules. This is where I was going with stuff. This is what I was getting to, and then I kind of brain dead it. Where instead of having like a monthly schedule where I had been doing, I changed it up to being a schedule that I post weekly. So every week I post what I'm doing for that week instead of doing a catch-all, this is what I'm doing for this month. I know a lot of streamers do that anyways, so it's not even a hard transition for a lot of people. But then I have to keep up on it. And I'll be honest, I'm kind of bad at the social media half of streaming. Like, I would even think to set up the schedule and everything, but I would forget to post it is the problem. Is this the same gray, or is this a different gray? It's the same gray, okay. Well, I'm gonna definitely have to put some stuff down to make it clear where the edges of things are. That's okay. We can do that. But yeah, one thing I want to do is I want to do a couple campaigns, not just the one-shots, which is another thing that's going to be difficult to do because I would have to find a day that would work for multiple people. Or find people that I'm compatible with, like have a good playstyle with, that are available on the same day so I can plan around it. I had a lighter gray on here somewhere. I would like that color. Maybe? I thought I did. Am I crazy? Okay, we'll just make it. There we go. I know, we're losing some consistency already. But the idea is we're zoomed in more, and now this is a more important detail. Whereas here, it's just kind of a pale.
Gonna do that real quick. Alright, what font did he have? Because I did have these as separate fonts for each character so far.
Ink free. Ink free. Ink free. There we go. There we go. Yes, ma'am. Let's see. Bed would be choose back and right where I put the words, of course. Oh, I'm on the wrong line there. You know what? I'll just be bad about it for this one. We need to put some other details here, but like maybe I can put. I know we'll put mom's head here. There we go. Hello, Stereo Wolf 4106. You're gonna be called Wolf, at least unless you tell me otherwise. How are you? How are you? Sorry if I'm paused for a moment. I'm typing something on another page. I'll be right back into this drawing. Alright, back into what I'm doing here. Oh no! Let's go back to this and fix this. Go over to where my brain. This. Nope. Wrong color. Oh, there we go. Oh, I see. Well, that's okay. We can do that part with just the pencil tool. Hello? I said diesel. Stereo? Alright, you got it. Stereo it is. Oh, because I accidentally hit erase. There we go. Now we erase here. Boop. There we go. What sort of art do you do, Stereo? We're making this cute little comic here. Here's the first page. Oh, I guess I can also load up the cover art. Here's the cover art. And yes, it's supposed to be kind of like overly stylized and not look, I don't know. I just want it to be, I made a quick one to kind of highlight stuff because, you know, this isn't like a professional page or anything. We're just making a quick little comic. I do need to clean this up a little, because this should be OCR, like animations. I have done some animations. Hold on. My animation, most of my animations have been for people doing PNG tubers for people. There we go. I just wanted that to be a little bit more spread. Hold on, let me show you, because I like to show off art, and if you have any art to show off, if you do stuff, let me know, and we'll pull it up on screen as long as it's, you know, safe to be posted on a stream. We've had plenty of people. We love showing off people's arts. I do a lot of PC98 art style, so this sort of thing. Is that the wrong one? That's the wrong one. I loaded the wrong one. That's funny. That's not the one with blinking. This is the one with blinking, even though it looks the exact same. So I do like a lot of PNG tuber animations. I've done full motion animations, but I do a lot of this sort of thing. This is actually supposed to run at 50% speed. I like to animate at 12 frames instead of 24 frames. It's just easier. I don't know if I still have any of my like full size. Oh! It crashed! Oh no! I crashed Krita! Or like, I'm currently working on updating my PNG tuber to match my current VTuber. So we're working on this one. This one's gonna get animated soon. I'm not working on that today, but yeah, we're gonna be animating this soon. And we're gonna keep this one with the transparent background so it shows up better on things. While I'm in here, let's see. We also, oh, here we go. Here's a PNG tuber I made for someone as well. It also has a blinking version where it's not talking. It has not been modified, thank you very much. I've done a whole bunch of Fakemon stuff, so yeah, we do a lot of different things on this channel. Open the autosave, yeah. So annoyed. It's saved, not... Oh, okay, I see what's going on. There we go. We don't need the animation right now, though. We're not animating this. Alright, new question for you, Stereo. Out of curiosity, because I like to get to know people who are watching my streams. What sort of pen tablet do you use? Or do you? Because I do know there are people who do this sort of stuff on keyboard, which is... or keyboard mouse, which is crazy to me, but like, if you're really comfortable with it, who cares if it's quote-unquote weird? Like, I use a tablet because I've been using a tablet of some variety since 2008, you know. 2007? 2007. Back in DVR age, back when Photoshop was the only art program we had that actually had the ability to do stuff. Mouse for your drawings, cool, very cool. I used a Huion Inspiroi H1060p N60p. I love this thing, and it was so affordable. I don't want to say cheap. I won't go that far. It wasn't cheap, but it was affordable. It was quite affordable. Did it again because it didn't load from the last point. It crashed. I'm doing this scene for two purposes. One, to show I'm leaving. How expensive is it? Let's see. I got mine on sale and it was only 40 bucks when I got mine. But let's see what they cost at full price right now. Quit trying to... There we go. They are currently... at full... Oh, no, it's currently on sale almost everywhere for $43. Its full price is $60. Currently, they're $44 on those sites. They're on sale again, so... You know, if that's something that interests you, they are on sale. Yeah, Huion are, I would say the budget version of Wacom, because I'm not going to stop calling them Wacom. Yeah, for sure. They also have, like, this one is a, what's it called? That you can't, there's no screen on it, so it's just a, like, essentially it's a, you know, a large mouse pad, not mouse pad, but touchpad with a stylus. But it has pressure sensitivity. The pen tablet or the stylus came with let's say I've got two. I've used two. How many are still in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it came with 9 nubs. I've had this one for about 2 years, and I've only just now started using the second nub. So I'd say my things are good for by the time it's done. Cool. They do make one. They also sell ones that are the tabs that have like the screen on it. I've always, I used a Wacom Bamboo back in the day, which is the same sort, so I'm just used to this. I know a lot of people prefer the ones that have the screens, but I'm just used to looking at the screen in front of me while I'm drawing, so it didn't matter. I don't even really need to show the door. Instead, we're gonna do this. We're gonna put like a... So yeah, that's what I use. Again, I know a lot of people are not as fond of these, and so I'm not going to say you would like it. But if you're comfortable drawing like that, yeah, they're on sale, so you might check them out. Not sponsored. I wish I was. I wish I was a good enough artist for them to be like, hey, we want to sponsor you. Not that I think I'm a bad artist. Let me clarify that right now. I'm not saying I'm a bad artist. I'm not the sort of artist that has clean enough work for people to want to sponsor me at the moment. That's all I'm saying by that. I'm happy with where I'm at, considering I took a long hiatus and kind of forgot how to draw. I'm not trying to talk down on my art when I say I'm not that good of an artist. I just mean I'm not professional artist. I'm, a casual amateur artist. So there's no reason for them to try to sponsor me at the moment. I'm only clarifying that because I've had some people get mad at me for saying, quote unquote, that my art's not good. And it's like, I don't mean that, I think my art's bad. I mean, my art's not professional. And there's nothing wrong with not being professional. It's perfectly fine to be amateur. But I am not a professional. Yeah, okay. And so the other thing about that, right? So saying your art is average. Sure. But is that a problem to be average at any point? Art is a skill, right? So at any point we're getting better, right? And if you remember that, then being quote-unquote average just means you're better than you were when you started, right? Because no matter where you started, you weren't average to start, right? So even if they meant it as an insult, fuck them. What's their opinion matter? So yeah, again, if you have any art you want to share, or if it doesn't show up on there. Hold on. So we do a lot of. Sometimes I say a lot of I'd say about twice a year. I do like community art night type things, right? Where we'll do a we'll do something and we'll all draw together. And I'm gonna pull up a picture that we did on July 19th for my birthday. Perfect. That's the most important part. Because remember, there is art. Will you please stop opening that over there? Like, I know I don't have anything important, but what if it opens to a file that is important that has like things that could dox me? Like, come on, quit opening over there. That's my third monitor that it opened on. It's not my first or second. I agree though. Yeah, like, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks as long as you are happy with it, because there are a lot of professional artists out there that I think their art doesn't look good, and that's not because their art's bad. It's because I don't like that art style, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with, say, I'm trying to think of anyone specific right now, because I don't tend to remember the names of the ones I don't like. Because, you know, who cares? It's whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this picture up. Okay, so why couldn't I find that if it's right there? It says it's right there on the top. Hold on. I don't need to save it, I just need to find it. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Alright. So my community got together and we did this. And we have a whole bunch of different art styles on here. For my birthday. Oh, that's fair. Understandable. I just wanted to show this off real quick. Look at all these different art styles that came together in this cute little thing. Not two people here have the same art style. So even if they're of different levels, they're all legitimate art. They all did something. Exactly, yeah. So you know what I'm talking about then, where you can have art that's really good, but it just isn't your style. So yeah. But anyways, yeah. If you come back in the future, I'll let you know. Right now, I stream art on Wednesdays and Fridays, but that is going to be changing. But if I stream currently 6 days a week. It's currently Wednesday through Monday, so I take Tuesdays off. Starting next week though, I'm gonna have Sundays off, so it'll be Wednesday through Saturday. Monday will be a separate day. So Monday I do with some other people. I do art 2 days a week. I'm probably gonna still do art 2 days a week. So if you're interested in art, feel free to come back on Wednesday or Friday next week, and I'll talk about my new schedule and I'll have it posted. Or you can join the Discord if you're interested. Hell yeah. A lot of it's gaming. Only some of them are art, and a lot of ones that start with art end with me doing games, just because this is more of a gaming channel. But we love to do art and we love to share art. So if you join the community, feel free to post a link at any point and we'll show off some of your art. Or if you join the Discord, make sure if you join the Discord you get your thing, you get your role, because otherwise the bot will kick you out. But if you do join it, feel free to share your art. We have people of all different art styles sharing their art in there under Showcase on Art and Photography, so feel free. But yeah, thank you for swinging by and having some fun with me today, Stereo, and I hope you have a wonderful night. What are we doing? We're working on the Corgi Patrol, Ryan. We got another panel. We're working on the next one, and I'm chatting about art with Stereo. I'm also talking about some stuff. Alrighty. Well, thanks for swinging by, Stereo, and I hope to see you in the future. Yeah, YouTube viewer. You should be able to see their chat right below me. You can literally see them on the screen where it says Stereo Wolf right here, where it says, okay, I'll make sure to come back to for more streams right there in front of me. Which is why I have the stream on chat, or the chat on stream, so people can see both sides if it happens. I always get YouTube's viewers whenever I do art, I've noticed. I don't always get YouTube viewers elsewise, but I always get it whenever I'm doing art. YouTube is for the art and for the trolls. Art and trolls. I do think it's interesting that I don't get viewers on YouTube for like anything but art, but you know, I'll take it. Okay, and then we're gonna put this down here instead of where we originally were putting it. I think it'll look better here if he's like right up next to us, like he's running towards us. Yeah, the trolls are really crappy, honestly. They don't really know what they're doing. Oh my gosh, you didn't get to hear me talk about this the other day. So one of the other people I follow who's an artist is Rui Arts, right? He makes VTubers for other people. He does all sorts of art. He streams on YouTube and Twitch, just like I do. Really cool guy. He does animation and stuff. Anyways, I was in his stream the other day, and on YouTube he got phantom rated. Like, he didn't get rated for real. Instead, someone posted a link to his channel and a bunch of people came to him. Like, old school style rating, not like what we do nowadays. And boy, howdy was it a troll. To the point where I am now a moderator in his YouTube chat, so that way I can ban people. Myself, he, and one other member of his community ended up banning a total of like 50 people during that troll raid. Hate raid, I think is what they called it. Demanding he tried to draw, or they were trying to demand he draw a Wojak character. And then whenever he refused, because, you know, you don't get to just go into an art stream and demand art and expect it to work. Right? 50 out is crazy. So anyways, they came in, demanded he draw this thing, and then whenever he said no, because obviously he's in the middle of a commission, so obviously no, they started just spewing racial slurs. Like, there was no creativity to it or anything. I was just like, what the fuck is going on here? What is wrong with people? Like, you're not even being edgy, you're just being dumb. Classy, yeah. Like, I don't know what the point was. But yeah, it was interesting. And it got Rui riled up. Like, he was, at first he did the classy thing like I did when I got trolled and was like, yeah, no. Because you never know. There are some people out there who just don't understand, what's the word I want to use? The etiquette to a stream, and they like, oh, artist, let me request this. So you give them the benefit of the doubt and you say no. And if they stop there, okay, it's done, right? And I've had that a couple times where someone's requested something. I said no, and then they're like, oh, okay, my bad. Fine. So Rui did the same thing. He started off with, no, we don't do that here. Sorry. I'm doing this. So, you know. And then they started doing the thing, so. Right, yeah, the dynamic, that's a good word for it too. But yeah, at that point you're just not good at insulting people. And we're pretty sure they were coming there specifically to troll anyways, since they were asking for a Wojak, like, you know. Why am I struggling with the ear tufts? This isn't a hard part. There's nothing wrong in general with a Wojak by itself, but like, you know, a lot of people use Wojaks for untoward things because they think, oh, we're using funny internet meme. It's fine. No one's gonna call us out for this. Okay, I see what's wrong here. There's two things wrong here, actually. This eye has to go. That's the first thing. This needs to change a little. Damn it. Erase. There we go. I like how I look up and my hair is fine at that point. It just happened to fall into place, I'm sure. Let's just do this. There we go. Oh, and now the head shape looks right, just from doing that instead of doing a full eye. There we go. Okay. This is mostly... Are you going to be bowling this year, Ryan? Or are you completely skipping out this year on us? I'm okay either way. I'm just curious which way you're going to go, because I know you've talked about completely quitting. You've talked about just subbing. No? Okay. That's kind of what I assumed was going to be the case. Sub maybe, okay. Let me get the rest of these dynamics done first. And we'll draw the bucket on top, because the bucket's going to be in front of everything else. Man, I'm losing a lot of the important detail here, but I've already made the commitment this far. We're just going to commit to it. There we go. I don't think that loses the look, because he's running on all four here. And I guess I'm now saying he has a little bit of a tail. Yeah, he does, but we're going to shrink it a little. There we go. All right, let's get the gray. Yay, it worked. Look, all the lines closed.
a toot of the branded wrecked me. I don't remember which one a toot is. Which one's a toot? Is that the new Synchro?
That macros when you synchro. Okay. Okay. I think it's funny how much I've been beating decks like that sucks. I love how much I've been beating decks like that and like Dark Magician has been one, but that one hasn't met. Spellcaster Slop's what I'm trying to say. Spellcaster Slop and things like that, simply because the deck I've been running has essentially a DNA surgery built into it. Because my field has any monster that was special summoned gets turned into a pyro. Only during the opponent's turn, but or only during your turn. I mean, but I also put one on their field, so. And I also have a trap that I can banish to turn everything into pyros. And so, like, it's been really good at, like, just shutting down a lot of these things that want dragons or want spellcasters or want, you know, beast warriors for, like... What the fuck is it called? Lunalite. Lunalite's been one that I've been messing with a lot too, because I care about Beast Warriors. So turning everything into a pyro has just been really messing with them. So yeah, my deck, it just simply because part of the mechanics of the deck I've been running is turning everything into pyro and using them as fusion material. Like that's the legitimate purpose of the deck. It has a built-in super poly, quote unquote, where you can use your opponent's monsters as part of the archetype. So like that's literally the gimmick, is turn everything pyro, fusion them away to make your Dark Souls boss that consumes everything, destroys the board. Good times. Had by everyone that's not my opponent. It doesn't work on everything, because like ones that use like attributes or named things. Oh, it messes up heroes too, because a bunch of, not all of them, but some of their cards require you to do something with a warrior or a fiend, and now they're neither warriors or fiends, they're pyros. There is, yes, there very much is. There's Darkest Night does it, and Darkest Night follows up with Cyber Dragon. It turns them all, and then Contact fuses all of your opponent's monsters. So yes. God damn it.
button, this button.
This guy's pushing it. That's fair.
It really depends on how I quit. Like, there are times I will just straight up quit right away, and there's times I just will stick to the end. And I don't even know if there's a consistent rule for me as to when I do what. Yeah. Okay, that conveys what I wanted it to convey. It looks like he is running on all four and carrying the bucket, and that's what I wanted to show here, is that they can run on all four still, and that's an important feature. It may not even matter much, but I wanted to convey that here as an important fact for the future. So it's not like suddenly, like, it's established super early, so if it happens in the future, people aren't, wait, what? There we go, and now, oh, we're not done. We've got other stuff to color over here. Color is a strong choice of word. Excuse me. A word for what I'm doing here, but... Cool. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I did that all in color. It's fine. It honestly doesn't matter. That makes this part a little easier because now I don't have to worry about erasing over it. And we'll just go back to color and fix this. Not the end of the world. We'll just have to be a little bit more careful with certain things here in a moment. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for either. One of these just looks like a simple wood grain, and I just want to use that so I don't have to do as much detail. Nope, okay, let's just do a gradient. I can do that. That'll work. Welcome back. How's the dog? The dog's sleeping, unless you mean the dog on page, in which case the dog on page is done. We're finishing up the house right now. And now we just write in the words. He looks so happy running with his pail. Oh no. Happy Corgo indeed. Beautiful. Okay, and now we just do this. Oh, that one. I want that to be a lighter gray. And the next one up, I'm going to be kind of. There we go. Nope, I don't like that. What if we do it in black? Guess I'll just leave it. I was just gonna add some texture to make it clear that's grass, but maybe it's not necessary. Alright, and then up to the vector layer, we grab this. We figure out what the font is here. It is Sugoi Print. Sugoi Print. Bam! Texture. Yeah, I was gonna try to do texture, but like it looks out of place. Oh, you know. What if I do this? I said I was done with that, but let me see if I can just do this. Black. There we go. That gives me kind of what I'm looking for without being too much. Just a little touch of it. You know, a couple spotches so it's clear that there's texture there without being a lot. So it looks like it's short grass with a couple tufts of long grass. I think that looks right. Less is more, baby. Yeah. I was trying less is more, but I think I was doing it in the wrong way. I think this works out and looks fine, so. Alright. I'm really, by the way, happy with how some of these are coming out. Like, I was kind of underconfident about how well I was going to be able to fully convey some of these angles and stuff, but like, I feel like I've been doing pretty solid depiction of different things. Very happy. Very happy. Yes, agreed. Very happy. I like how identifiable the mom, not so much, but the our pup, super easy to identify for me with the lines off even. He has a very specific design to him, and it's very easy for me to see without the highlights. That's kind of cool. Without the outlines, I mean. Oh, this is making me happy to have this going so well. Huh. Okay, that's more panels than I'd originally said I was going to need. Comics! Look at the happy Corgo! Maverick, it's still like half an hour early, bud. Are you making demands of me, or are you just hearing me say Corgo and getting excited? Oh, he is making demands. Okay, we will, we're gonna take a short little break, I guess, and kowtow to the Corgi Overlord. We'll be back in a while, guys. We'll be back in a little bit. Sorry, Phil, you show up and then immediately Maverick is like, no, meh. We'll be back shortly and we'll keep drawing. I wasn't originally going to do all the panels on this page, but I think at this rate, I'll be able to do the other 3 today. So yeah, we'll be back in a little bit. Bum bum bum! The man has returned! Dramatic shift in music. What, Subway? Don't know how long you've been hanging out in my chat, but what's up, what's up? Yeah, you can definitely make a note and we'll see if I make a difference to it. Worst comes to worst is I ignore it, right? Like, of course you're able to say stuff, Bill. Good call. Right, earlier, this sentence, I somehow, like, without thinking about it, capitalized every single word. So it said be, capital safe, capital my, and I'm like, why did I do that? Like, ma'am I wanted, because that's him referring to her as that way thing. Capitalize everything like a comic book. Some of them do that, not all of them do that. I think I need to do this. Color. Every time I look at this, it looks funny, so I just need to give it this little treatment here. Okay. So this one, we're establishing where he's going. We're going to be showing the well off in the distance. Welcome back from ad jail. Didn't even realize you guys had been banished to ad jail. Oh, I said that backwards. I said welcome back whenever it put you in ad jail. I'm smart. No! That's fine. We'll fix it. It can be saved. I had accidentally, not that it's that big of a deal, but accidentally put that on the color layer. Thank you for the lurk, friend. I appreciate you. Okay, now for the annoying part. First side, what the path looks like. Do this on sketch layer, actually. Why is my line suddenly getting all... Oh my gosh, I am really struggling to get a smooth line. My stabilizer's on, so it's just me suddenly not able to draw... No! Yeah. There we go. Can't remember struggling to draw a smooth line that bad in a long while. God bless it. Why was I on that layer? I even tried to switch to the sketch layer. Why did it keep me on the ink layer? Oh my gosh, I cannot. Oh my gosh! Okay. It's fine. I don't know how to do this. Verbatim. Quit giving me give me the search I'm looking for. I don't know if you know this, but Google now just tries to assume it knows what you're looking for instead of actually searching what you search. And so you actually have to go in and tell it to tell it to search verbatim. How do I do that with a curve? Like, I can see how to do it in a straight line, and maybe I just give up and do it as a straight line. I already know how to draw it as a straight line. That part's the easy one. Okay, so with a curve, you treat it as multiple vanishing points. Man, why was that so hard to get an answer for? That's all I needed, was I just need multiple vanishing points to draw it that way. Got it. Okay. Jeebus. Alright, where is tool? Vanishing point. How do I get to them? Painting with assistance. The assistant system allows you to have a little help while drawing straight lines and circles. Function. Types. There are several types. Ellipses. Eccentric. Perspective. Perspective. The ruler. Yes, this is what I want. How do I get to it? That was weird. I don't know what happened there. Okay. I want to use this tool. How do I use it? How do I open it? Snap to assistant, okay. But how do I set up the assistants? Assistant tool. Okay, that's what I want. No, how do I... Okay, assistant tool. Now how do I use it? Okay. Perfect. But it's not right. Gotta figure out how this tool works, guys. We're technically vanishing to here. That's not right. I don't know how to use this tool. Gosh, I have no idea how to use this. How to adjust this, I mean. Oh. Hold on. How do I set this up? Setting up for technical drawing my perspective. Here we go. That's what I want. not able to set up just like a single point of... And then we just draw from there? Is that not an option? No, but I just want one. I just want a single vanishing point here. Can I not set that up? Oh, or is it set up? Hold on. No, it's not showing me the assistant now. Supposed to do this. No, oh my gosh. I'm just trying to move this. That's 2-point perspective. I want 1-point perspective for this. Just want one vanishing point. Can I not do that? Is that not an option? Oh, maybe it is. Oh, oh ho ho. Oh, I don't know what just happened. Okay, what if I draw from here? Okay. And then I have to unsnap it. Is there a way to do that quick? Okay. Okay. I think I figured this out. Assistant tool. No, walk away. Okay, so we want this here, this here. Oh, that was a pain in the ass to figure out, but I think I've got it now. And then line tool. Okay, let's go with the sketch layer real quick. did something wrong there. Oh, I don't know how to use this tool. And I can't, like, everything I'm reading doesn't explain how to use this tool. 1 point perspective. How do I do this? A point. 1 point is set up using 1 vanishing point and 2 crossing perpendicular parallel rulers. Right. But how do I set that up? Like, I understand conceptually what I'm supposed to do here. I do not understand how to physically do it in the system. This. Can I change it? Vanishing point. Boys, I'm an idiot. Okay. No. I want to move this one. That is here. No, not that. God damn it, I want to move this. Okay, I think I've got this now. Or maybe I don't. Shiny Vulpix? Hell yeah. I don't know what Shiny Vulpix looks like, I'll be honest. I have no idea what a Shiny Vulpix looks like. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't understand how this part works. Okay, so... two crossing perpendicular parallel rulers. Two 1 point perspective. Set up using 1 vanishing point. 2 crossing perpendicular parallel rulers. Huh? 2 crossing perpendicular parallel rulers. How can they be crossing and parallel? That doesn't make sense. That's literally what? Your words don't line up here. things can't cross if they're parallel. 1 vanishing point, 2 crossing. The rulers are supposed to be crossing and parallel. It says, to set up the guide for a 1-point perspective, use 1 vanishing point and 2 crossing perpendicular parallel rulers. And the picture they have even shows a stairway on it, which is kind of what I'm trying to figure out how to do this for. There's their vanishing point. Trying to finally use the tools, and I'm not sure how to set them up. Alright, I'm just going to copy what they have on the picture and see if I can figure out how to make this work from here using this. And then nothing came off of it. What the heck is... No. Wait. I have to use the line tool for it. I don't know what I did, but that's correct. I know that's correct. That line is what I'm looking for. Too far. Why is it going like that now? No, don't put the line up there. What? All right, let's try this. But I don't want it to draw there. I don't want it to go that far out. I want it from down here. Oh! Oh! Do I have to adjust on this line every time? That can't be right. I just need it to follow this line here now. Haha! Oh! 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 I just started brute forcing it, and it finally worked. I don't know what I did. Uh-oh. You know what? Fuck it. We ball. If we can get it to work, sometimes we can adjust the shape of these. Haha! To some extent. Okay. Almost done. Alright, well, let's turn off Snap to Assist and see if we can make this look right from here. By the way, last time I tried to do stairs, I did it with like manual, making my own perspective star. And it worked out, but like it was such a pain, and like I really wanted to start using the tools in Krita, because every time I've been looking stuff up about Krita, they're like, oh yeah, it has perspective tools, just use them. I'm like, alright, if that's a thing, yeah, I want to start using them. But they have to work for me to be able to use them. Okay. Okay. This is awful. This is a mess. But let's see what happens if I just delete these real quick. Let's just try this the way I was originally thinking of trying this. Okay, so I can do it with just the 1-point perspective. I don't need these damn rulers to get the guide to work. I don't know what the thing is talking about, needing the two parallel, crossing, parallel, perpendicular. Okay. Okay, maybe this will work this time. So let's first do this. And erase these. We're gonna see if everything I just did was for naught, or if I actually figured out how to use this damn tool, and we're gonna look much better. Line tool. We are snap to assistant. Perfect. Oh. Oh my gosh, it looks right! Ah, we figured it out! Okay! We did it, boys! We saved Christmas. I do wish there was a fast button to turn on and off Snap Assist here. Alright, so, real quick, let's do this. We're gonna erase all of this. We'll get our stairs built now, and then we'll put the hill in around it, because I finally have something working, so. We'll go in and put all the little details of this being like a stone stairway in just a moment. Do this. I need to play around with those tools a little bit more and actually get used to using them, and then I can actually make use of them for stuff like this. You know what? Fuck it. We can just leave the whole thing as is. This is supposed to look like a cut in. So let's do this. One last straight line here. Follow. I said one more, but we're going to do two more, and I'm going to cut it off at a certain point here. Go in and make all that look like it's brick. Shoot, this tool is useful if nothing else just because it gives me the visual line to follow whenever I'm doing this, even if I don't use it for like a straight line tool. Just being able to see where the perspective line is at all points. Oh. And watching it adjust as I go. Oh, it's so useful. Like, these tools I've been wanting to use. They're really useful tools. I just haven't been able to find how to use them. So, like, I'm glad I found it for this purpose, even if I don't use it the way it's quote-unquote supposed to be used. It'll be nice to have that just as a visual tool. Oh, this is... Man, I thought this was going to be the easy part, was drawing these stairs and this, well, and now that I'm trying to actually do it the right way, so to speak, it's, a pain in the butt. We're just going to start doing this on its own layer. Like, I know I haven't up until this point, but we're going to do that now. But, you know, as much as I sound like I'm annoyed, because I am, don't get me wrong, better to be annoyed now and figure out the right way to do it now than need it in the future and not figure out how to do it. So, doing it now just means whenever I need it again in the future, I already know how it's done. And that's really all we need, is to be able to know how to get back to it in the future, right? Like, that. I thought I clicked on that. There we go. Alright, now we just do the little stone details. Oh, I still need to do the well. We're gonna make the well even darker. A nice dark, like granite stone.
That's high quality H2O.
Cheers, thank you, miss. Hi, miss, how are you doing? No, I won't do it.
What's your favorite position?
Is this because I called you a good girl earlier? Or are you just like, oh, I haven't seen Sleeps in a little, let me go hang out with him? Pretty good, pretty good. How was Dead by Daylight? We're playing with tools today that I haven't before, and I got very frustrated, so you missed me nearly rage out for a little bit. But we're no longer angry, so it doesn't matter. Oh, it wasn't an accusation, it was an observation. I know who you are. I know the sort of person. I won't say any more than that, but I know. Lots of dying. You know, that's kind of one of the big draws, right? Is everyone's dying constantly? Have you seen my comic at all yet, miss? Let me get my pages I've done so far. We have our cover is here. Here's the cover. It's funny, I really think I already need to redo the cover now that I've gotten several pages in. It doesn't match the style at all. It feels like one of those disingenuous. This is the first you've seen, okay. So this is my original cover of it, and I'm already not happy with it, so we're probably changing it. Which is fine, I don't mind redoing it. But it has a whole bunch of very important things. It has our main character. We have essentially this first couple scenes, but this glowing, quote unquote, it's not actually glowing, it's just for the cover it's glowing. Feather is a very important story beat for the first however many chapters, so. And then here's the first page. We start off with our boy sleeping, snoring, sawing logs. Mom comes in, says, "Wake up! Mom, up!" Puts on his adorable bandana, his key picture or thing for his design. I accidentally did something on this picture that made me change up his design, but we're sticking with it because it's fine. After a certain point, you won't see it anyway, so. I was really happy with how the final panel on this page came out. Love the way it looks. Also, his empty bookshelf is supposed to be an empty bookshelf. It's actually a point that gets brought up later in a future chapter where people ask where his books are, and he goes, "I don't have money for books." Like, they're very poor. I did a little "he's so cute," I agree. And so this is the page we're working on now. Take this pail, get some water. Yes, ma'am. We're coming up to the pail, or up to the well. You can't see the feather. Let me pull up the sketch bit. He's going to get up to the well. He's going to see the feather and then ask what it is. And this is important for the storyline. This feather, no book money. Yeah, he's poor. But his life's about to change. So, a quick little rundown of what's going on here, because I like to explain what I'm drawing here. He's finding this feather. This feather belongs to a swan. He's never seen a swan before. Swans are royalty. So he's never seen a swan before, and he does not know what it is. Like, what sort of bird has this large white feather. After he finds it, he brings it to his mom with the water, and then the Corgi Patrol is going to show up, and they're going to inquire if anyone has seen a swan, because the queen has gone missing. And then he gets pulled into the situation because he found the swan's feather, and so he's going to help the Corgi Patrol find the queen. And then eventually, he's going to have a chance to join the Corgi Patrol. So this is kind of the origin of the character bit, and it'll eventually become more of, like, more and more involved with the Corgi Patrol. Also, this picture of our protagonist Maverick here running with the bucket might be my new favorite picture I've ever drawn. It's just so, I don't know, there's something about it that makes me very happy. Very happy. He's just so happy to be running with his bucket for water. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing with this little comic. I'm going to finish up this panel we're working on. That'll be all the 10 out of 10 cute boy. 10 out of 10 cute boy. Thank you very much. Roughly hewn stones here. I don't know if I like how much time I've spent on this one right here that I'm doing right now, this panel. Considering it's not like an important panel, but I was trying to use the tool. Like that's where most of the time went, was me trying to figure out how this damn tool works. Like, I don't plan on doing a lot more detail to this after I have these done, so it still was kind of annoying. You missed out on me getting very frustrated on a tool that I didn't know how it worked. I don't have a page count yet. The first chapter is going to go all the way, let's see. I can probably figure it out. So there's 6 panels per. Hold on, let me pull up my notes. Let's see if I can guesstimate how long this is going to be. Open. Corgi Patrol. Okay, so we have the first 6 are to establish our character and who he is, like where he lives. The second one is finding the feather. After that, we get a little bit faster. We have the introduction of the 3 other characters in the Corgi Patrol for the first half, or first bit. So that's going to be 3 panels for establishing them, plus 1 of them approaching. We have the first 2, on that one's going to be him coming back with the water and showing his mom the feathers, so there's another page. Then we have them explaining the situation. We show what the queen looks like, show the 4. So probably all in all, this first chapter would be only 10, 12 pages, so not super long for the first one. For the first chapter, first section is going to be 10 to 12 pages. So like 72 panels or so. That's not how numbers work. Yeah, it is. 60 to 72 panels. Yeah, that should be about accurate, yeah. And then the next one should be actually slightly longer, as it shows him going. So like the first 3 chapters, him meeting the Corgi Patrol, them tracking the queen to her location, them dealing with the first situation. Then the 4th one would be him going to the castle for the first time. So yeah, I would say establishing the characters is going to take approximately 5 chapters. Each of them's about 10 to 12 pages long. So yeah, it'll be a little bit of a project, and then once we're done with that, we can decide if I continue with the story after I gauge how much people like it and if it was worth the time to put it out. Or the concept, not necessarily the story, because the story, it's going to expand. They're just getting the intro to it. But yeah, so that's the plan. Yeah, I guess I could just make these like singular big ass rocks. I think I'm gonna do that. They don't have to be a bunch of little rocks cobbled together. The most literal sense of cobbling. Well, like I said, I don't have an exact, but I do know how much is going on in each chapter. Right? And so like I know that each chapter, based on how the pacing is, should be about that long and should, in the long run, take up about that much time. And how it should take about so many chapters to get through. So it's a rough idea for now, but yeah. It does help that I have written out the story in its entirety. So I'm not just working like on the idea as I go, which helps make it a little less stressful as far as what you're talking about there, Phil. Yeah, that's fine. That looks good enough. Oh, I do want to put a little bit of grass, and I'm going to cheat again. It looked good last time. I'm just going to do like 3 little grass stamps. Oop. 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 Just so we have a little bit of texture there to show that there's grass, but not enough to actually do anything. Oh, we're not done, I guess. I still have this to do. Light color, pencil. Oh no, oh my gosh. Oh, that's right. Okay. There it is. Everything was right up until that point. I just needed to do there. The wood, of course, is not as dark as the stone. What? Oh, the layers. Oh no, the funny thing is I had done everything else right. It was because I switched to doing color as I was doing outlines and didn't think about it. So this one was all on me instead of earlier I did a whole thing on the wrong layer because apparently it didn't take the click. Which that one pissed me off, but this one's fine. This one's on me and not on the machine, or not on the program. Which I can live with me making a mistake. I know you dabble in arts, miss. Why don't you ever post anything into our chats, or into our Discord? Or do you only do stuff in Maverick? Calm down. Or have you posted stuff in Cats even? I actually don't know. I haven't checked her art thing in a while. Maverick. Well, why not? Obviously, I'm not going to try to pressure you to, but we love when we get to share people's art in one way or another. Like, you know, it's never a small thing to get to celebrate other people doing cool things with art. So I would love to see some of your stuff. And would like if you I don't know the last time you've been in my art one, like I don't know how often you dip into my Discord anymore, but we have more new people posting art in there. We had an individual who popped in on my YouTube who asked what to draw and then started drawing these cute little pictures of a kitty in a field and some tacos and stuff. And then my friend Musette is posting the stuff that she does for her. Like, she actually has like a Patreon and stuff, but yeah. Musette also put some of her food up in there. Unless you're too shy to share your art, of course. Again, no pressure to do so, but I'd love to see you post some art. We love seeing people's art. Also Corgi, but Bill, you know, feel free to post some of your art on my channel every now and then too. Like, I know for the most part, you can keep it in yours, but every now and then, if you're like, damn, this is cool, I want to show off your cool elf boy or something, don't hesitate. That being said, we've been doing this for 3.5 hours, and I don't think that's enough time for me to do another one without stretching super late, and I'm starving because I've had exactly a protein bar today. I think we're actually going to just chat for a little bit. I'm not going to do any more art. We're not ending quite yet. That's fair. Well, if you want to just have a place to share your art, please. Even if you just want to keep it like kind of low key, just occasionally drop some art in my Discord. We love seeing people's art. I know. That's the funny thing is that's the majority of people in my Discord, and I love it because it just means everyone just gets to vibe. But you know, everyone should have a chance every now and then to show off, and we all know you're such a cool individual, miss. You might as well every now and then. Like, you're so cool, I gave you VIP in our channel here. But yeah, no, for sure, for real. Now, again, no pressure. But if you ever decide you want to share it anywhere, please make sure you include my channel as one of those places to share it. But that being said, yeah, let's wrap the art part. Let's just go over here, prepare for some jazz. Save that. Oh my gosh. Hold on, sorry. I'm just got distracted. Oh! Is there a quick button to do that? Oh, that just made things so much easier. Okay, alright. Me flattering such a good girl, maybe. I apologize for nothing. You know we love having you around here, though. If it were just flattery, it would have ended a while ago. Because flattery only lasts for so long, but genuine compliments and things that really matter, those can keep going. And so remember, if someone says it once, it is just flattery. But if they keep reminding you, it's no longer just flattery. Or at least around here. Know that you're appreciated. Everyone, all of you better know just how much you're appreciated around here. And I don't say that lightly. I know I talk about it a lot, but like, I do mean it when I say people like me only can keep coming back and doing this because people like you are hanging out with us and showing up and giving us a reason to come back and keep doing what we're doing. So, you know. That being said, you know. Obviously, we never feel any inclination to say we need you around, but you know, don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget how important you are to people like me. People who, here, you know what? I'm going to be really real and we'll pull up my face. You guys haven't seen my face for a while. Wow, my camera is like really in a weird angle. What is happening? There we go. That's better. I may have moved it so that way we didn't accidentally get wifey on any shots while she was doing stuff, but yeah, so yeah, if you missed it earlier, I'm gonna go over some stuff that's going on with the channel again. Sundays are gonna be gone again. I'm not gonna be streaming on Sundays again after this week. I need to make up a new schedule. I'm gonna do that soon, about TM, probably tonight. So if people are in here, if there's anything you'd like to see specifically that fits what we do on this channel, feel free to mention it. I'm going to be bullying on Sundays again, though, so that's no longer going to be part of the channel Sundays for a while. We will go back to it eventually. But for a little while, we're going to be without Sundays. Still no Tuesdays, I think. I mean, I'll probably focus more on the TTRPGs because I'll have 2 days off. We'll still be doing Mecha Mondays, and we'll still be doing things on Thursdays. So Wednesdays and Fridays are the only days that we can have room to really change stuff, because Saturdays is still going to be co-op with the wifey. Right now, Wednesdays and Fridays are art/TTRPG, and I'd be willing to increase that as well. So we may just stick with how everything is. We'll see. I'm also going to be finishing up my smashing time. Well, if it's like last year, I am going to start really strong, get really bad, and end really strong, which is going to put us towards the bottom of the pack, because that's how we all do. For whatever reason, we'll start the season ridiculously good, get really high, and then we'll just slowly drop through the ranks until the very end, where we slowly try to work our way back up, but at that point, it's too late. It's kind of goofy, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. It's a league. It's not like a full-on tournament setting. You know, we're there to have a good time. We're not there to try to prove that we're the best. So yeah, it doesn't matter. And I appreciate you, random citizen. I love you too. But yeah. We'll work more on the Corgi Patrol. We'll be working on more of the Fakemon region. One of the things I want to do, which is why I need people's input, is I want to start a long play TTRPG Pokemon game in my Fakemon region, where I have 3 or 4 people who can show up on a consistent basis. And it doesn't have to be right now, but eventually, to play in this world I've been working on. Unfortunately, like, I know Phil's interested in it, but I don't know that there's going to be a day he can do it, unless I do it super early, which I could do really early ones. I know Dreams has showed some interest, but again, I don't know how his schedule is going to work out with it, but we'll see. You're invited, Miss, if you decide you want to play some Pokemon. It'll be a much simpler system than anything else. No, it's not, Saribot. I used that ad, but thank you. But yeah, so we're going to be changing things up, and I hope that works out for people. I do think I want to focus more on art when I can, so Wednesdays and Fridays may still be dedicated to art and not playing TTRPGs, which is going to be really sad if that's how it goes. But like, YouTube side has been really taking off with that for some reason. And no complaints here. No complaints whatsoever. I'm very happy to have my YouTube viewers be really in on the art thing and make me want to push more for it. Especially when I'm doing like Windows PC98 art style. It's been a lot of fun. I may do some comics of PC98 as well. That would be interesting. Yeah. So yeah, those are the things that are going to be changing on the channel. At some point coming up soon, I will be skipping another Saturday for sure, so we can go hang out with Puma at the Renaissance Festival in Kansas City. And I'll let people know when we decide to do that, in case anyone wants to come hang out. If you want to see me dressed up like a pirate, I won't be performing there, but I will be hanging out with all the different people who work there, because I know like all of them. Yeah, that's about it for today. I don't know if you guys have anything you want to throw in towards the conversation on changes on the channel. If I didn't have so many co-ops and collabs, this would be a lot easier for me to make changes, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's all I've got. Let's raid out. Let's find someone to raid out to. I haven't raided Acorn in forever. What are they playing? Hellenica. We're gonna raid Acorn. I haven't raided them in forever. Make sure you guys show Acorn all of the love. They're an amazing individual. They do all sorts of fun little things. They try games out. They're really cool. They're a really cool person to be around. That being said, thank you guys for being part of my evening, and thank you for letting me be part of yours. some hours a day. You chose to spend some of that time with me, and I hope you know how much that means to me. I hope I have conveyed to you how much having you guys around matters to me. And I hope you know if someone gives you Grease tactics. Oh, cool. I hope you know that if someone's giving you their time, they're giving you a limited resource. So always appreciate when someone gives you their time as well. Tomorrow is Saturday, so I'll be playing It Takes Two with the wifey. We'll be wrapping that up and maybe starting in on a new game. Who knows? That being said, I hope to see you guys next time. If not, I understand. Big love, everyone.